So I initially intended on getting this up about 24 hours ago, but then I looked at my PS4, it was calling to me, and then I got really tired, and then I looked at my bed, that was also calling to me. And then it was 2 a.m. So when the first Switch trailer actually revealed, I was pretty optimistic. I'm like, this is good proof of concept. I like this idea. I like where this is going. We still have a lot of unanswered questions, but I think we're off to a good start. And then I saw this presentation, and I'm like, Nintendo, did you learn from any of your mistakes? The Nintendo Switch is going to be $299, which I think is a good price. So I think if it was any cheaper, it would have been a bad sign about the hardware capability. And if it was any more expensive, it would have been too expensive. So I think that's a good price. It releases on March 3rd, which is the same day as Logan. In the head! Which everybody please go see like 16 times. We have to beat Deadpool. You don't even have to see it more than once, just buy a bunch of tickets. The battery life is going to be anywhere from 2.5, which is way too damn low, to 6 hours, which is reasonable. It has a 720p touchscreen, which I think the touchscreen is unnecessary. The resolution 720p is perfectly sufficient. That's fine. That's like quadruple what it was on the 3DS, and it's the same size screen. Actually, now that I think of it, a touchscreen is a good idea, because it means a lot of iOS games will be able to come to the Switch. Assuming there is an accelerometer in the actual thing. We know there are accelerometers and gyroscopes in the Joy-Con handles, but I don't know if they... Is there any footage of them going like that with the actual Switch? One really nice surprise was native recording, like the share button on the PS4. You have a button on the Switch dedicated to video recording. They said it's going to be for pictures, and they're going to have to like patch in software for video recording, so if we don't have it at launch, that'll kind of suck. But that was actually on my wish list of things I thought I'd never get, and I got it, so lucky me. The thing that everybody is up in arms about is a paid online service. So on all of the other Nintendo stuff, online is completely free, and it being free and them having no budget for it, it completely sucks. I mean, obviously no one wants to pay for online, but I think this is a good sign that they're actually acknowledging that online is kind of important. Now, most Nintendo games are family couch co-op games. Nintendo isn't a very online-centric publisher. You know who is an online-centric publisher? EA, Activision, Ubisoft, all the gigantic third-party people. So if having a fee for online is what it takes to make it good, again, there's a big difference between a $4.99 a month online and a $9.99 a month online, so. Apparently voice chat and, like, inviting people to games has to be done through a smartphone app, though, and that will kill your online if you don't fix that. Stop that right now. Now, I think the second biggest problem with the Switch are these damn Joy-Cons. They spent like an hour of the presentation trying to get us to worship them. And they make it sound like they have all these amazing features, which one, I don't have any interest in whatsoever, and two, is gonna cost a shit ton of money. And they're all like, look, you can feel ice in it. And I'm like, who gives a shit? They're like, it's got a camera in it, it's got a gyroscope in it, it's got an accelerometer in it, it's got all this cool motion control shit. It's essentially just a smaller nunchuck. And it costs $90 to replace him! So how much of the Switch's price point is being wasted on the Joy-Cons and not on the GPU? You didn't need all this gimmicky shit. Having a portable handheld console was plenty innovation on its own. That is unprecedented. It's never been done before. That alone would have made the damn things fly off the shelves. You don't need all this other shit. I'm gonna throw up a poll here. Raise your hand. How many of you would rather they have the Joy-Cons? And how many of you would rather it be more powerful? How many of you are excited to play ARMS? And the long line of sequels, legs, nipples, and penises. And I'm also telling you, those Joy-Cons, when docked in the controller grip, had better be damn comfortable. Because if it's not, I gotta fork out $70 to get a Pro controller. Are you shitting me? What does this thing do, my taxes? The controller innovation should not be changing. What, you make it of a slightly nicer carbon fiber polymer or plastic or whatever it's made of, and you update the latency a little bit. The button layout should remain identical. These things should be dropping in price, not going up. These damn GameCube controllers that I have 6 of lying around that I can't use on anything but Smash had better work with the f***ing Switch. Since they're brand new and you just started selling them again to the stores, you can only use them for one game. If I had reviewed Mario Kart 8 when it came out, oh man, I would have been pissed. And the second thing that's gonna kill this thing again are the games. Where are the damn games? All we got so far is 1-2-Switch, which is essentially the Wii Sports thing that probably comes with the console. Oh wait, it doesn't come with the console because it's not a launch game. So you're expecting people to pay $60 for 1-2-Switch? which you had nothing but concept art for, essentially. You have this game, ARMS, and then another string of miscellaneous JRPGs that the average person just isn't gonna pick up on. Also, during the conference, there was this really weird translation issue. So they'd like show a trailer, and it's all subtitled. And I mean, the layperson might not recognize this game series because they don't know the characters because they haven't played it before. And then it shows a bunch of Japanese characters, and that's it. Like, that's the title. It's like, what about us? And then the guy will casually mention, oh, and Fire Emblem Warriors comes out, you know, whenever. And I'm like, that's a pretty big title in America, is it not? And a lot of times they were obviously doing kooky stuff on stage where the translator was just like, I'm gonna wait for them to be done, then I'm gonna keep reading this. The biggest game besides Zelda is Super Mario Odyssey. And how many of you wanted to see Mario in New York City? This looks really weird. I haven't played the first Splatoon, but Splatoon 2 looks identical to the first game. But Splatoon 2, not coming launch. They're porting over Mario Kart 8 with all the DLC, also not at launch. And then at the end of the day, the only thing that looks good is Zelda. I gotta say though, Zelda does look pretty damn great. The music is amazing, and there's a bloody, battered, beaten girl falling crying into Link's arms. It's like, I don't know what this is, but I'll take it. Because at launch you got Zelda, Just Dance, Skylanders, and 2 other stupid crap games that no one cares about. And that's it, that's 5 damn launch games! Are you kidding me? And they're constantly like, oh, don't worry, these people are working on a project, these people are working on a project, more is coming. It's like, that's what you said when the trailer revealed. This was the time to show everything off that's coming. Because the console launches in March. You can't wait for E3, because the console comes out before then. And also Skyrim, which is also not coming at launch for some crazy reason, and also I'm getting awful suspicious of because it just says Skyrim. It doesn't say Skyrim Remastered. It doesn't say Skyrim Special Edition. Are you seriously telling me the new console that isn't even out yet, that the old consoles have already got remastered Skyrim, a console with 4 damn years on the PS4 and Xbox One hardware is only going to be able to run the 360 version of Skyrim? Are you shitting me right now? Alright, scratch that, because according to Gear Nuke, it does appear to be the special edition. So you see the top picture is 360 Skyrim, the middle picture is remastered Skyrim, and the bottom picture is Switch Skyrim. So it does appear to be the remastered special edition. So good job there, really dodged a bullet. I guess Nintendo's just shit at marketing. Wouldn't it have been nice if they had told us that? And that is the biggest sign I have about the actual power of this console, because they have not showed anything remotely photorealistic that would actually take some gaming power to show a game, show a PS4 looking game, show some average third-party game, show Call of Duty, show Battlefield 1, whatever, show something coming out this year to prove to me that this year's big games are coming to the Switch, because all they've shown are the colorful, artsy Nintendo games, and those don't take a lot of power to run. I am telling you right now, if the Nintendo Switch is not at least as powerful as an Xbox One, I'm giving you Xbox One, I'm giving you the shittier of the 2 consoles, alright? You don't even have to match the PS4, you have to match the Xbox One, alright? An Xbox One. If you can't even match a 4-year-old console, this thing will fail. It is dead in the water. You know, Nintendo's response would probably be something like, make console hot. You'll try. And I'm like, okay, hey, I'm just a guy, I'm just a gamer. I mean, it's up to you. If the Switch fails, it's your problem, not mine. If you're the one who doesn't want to learn from your mistakes, go ahead, throw your company away. Also, that native recording thing is a good sign because it means that they're gonna let people capture gameplay and put on YouTube and then monetize for themselves. Okay, it's like, alright, so that's a good sign. It's a step in the right direction, making it easier for people to get footage of your games on YouTube. But if you still monetize that shit, no one's gonna do it because they're not gonna give you money, they're not gonna do it for free. And Zelda, an open world RPG, and all your colorful kids games that could easily be as Twitch streamed as often as possible, no one's gonna do it. And from the fact that you monetized damn Angry Joe's video and he had to take it down, I'm guessing you're not gonna follow through with that. I mean, I'm a game critic on YouTube. I have more to think about when I make purchasing decisions than just my own personal taste. But right now, even with that, I have no interest in getting a Switch. Right now, there is no reason to get a Switch for me. Because Zelda, the only thing I care about, is coming to Wii U. They even had it in a little montage. They showed like what looked like an F-Zero. It's like, what other company suddenly slips a clip of a huge surprise game and then doesn't announce it or talk about it? It's like they want their damn company to fail.